Introduction to Microsoft Excel, the beginner's guide. No matter your experience level, you can start using Microsoft Excel with ease. In this tutorial, we will walk you through everything you need to know to begin working confidently in Excel. Let's dive in and explore the anatomy of a spreadsheet and the layouts of Microsoft Excel. When you open Microsoft Excel for the first time, you are greeted with options to create a new blank workbook or choose from various templates. For this tutorial, we'll begin with a blank workbook to understand the fundamentals. Excel's layout is composed of columns and rows. Columns are labeled with letters, for instance, A, B, C, etc. While rows are labeled with numbers, for instance, 1, 2, 3, etc. The intersection of a column and a row forms a cell. For example, the cell in column C and row 3 is identified as C3. This label, known as the cell reference, uniquely identifies each cell within the spreadsheet. Active cell. The cell you have currently selected is called the active cell. It is easily recognized by its highlighted border. For instance, when you click on cell C8, it becomes the active cell and its reference is displayed in the name box at the top left. Name box. Name box is a small input field located above the worksheet next to the formula bar. It displays the reference of a currently selected cell and can also be used to navigate to specific cells and to name a range, making it easier to reference in formulas. Ranges. A range is a group of cells selected together. For example, if you select cells from C3 to F10, this range is written as C3 colon F10. Ranges are essential for performing calculations, applying formatting, or analyzing data in Excel. Workbook versus worksheet. A single Excel file is called a workbook, which contains multiple worksheets or spreadsheets. The worksheets in a workbook work together to organize and analyze data. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated and receive notification whenever we publish a new video. Exploring Excel layouts. Excel features several tabs, including Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data, Review, View, and Help. These tabs provide access to the ribbon, which organizes various tools and features. When you click on a tab, the corresponding ribbon displays a specific set of options. Each ribbon is divided into groups that contains related commands. Some groups include a dialog box launcher, an icon that opens a dialog box with additional commands and settings, helping you to discover more customization options. File tab lets you open, save, print, and manage Excel files. Home tab contains commonly used commands such as formatting, alignment, number style, and option for copying and pasting, as well as inserting or deleting cells. For example, you can use the font color command in the fonts group to change the text TechTricksGh to red and use the bold command to make it bold. Some groups include a dialog box launcher, an icon that opens a dialog box with additional commands and settings, helping you to discover more customization options. Insert tab allows you to add elements such as tables, charts, images, and pivot tables. To insert an image, click on the Illustrations command. Select the Pictures options. Choose an image from your device and click Insert. You can then resize the image as needed. Page Layout tab manages page setup themes, margins, and print settings. For example, click on the paper size option and select A3 from the list. Formulas tab includes tools related to formulas, such as the function library, name ranges, and calculation options. For example, you can use the sum function by selecting the data and clicking on the AutoSum command to calculate a total. Data tab offers tools for importing, sorting, filtering, validating, and analyzing data. To sort data, select the desired range and click on the Sort A to Z command to arrange the data in ascending order. Review tab contains tools for spell check, comments, track changes, and protection. For instance, select a misspelled word. Click on the spelling command in the proofing group. Choose the correct spelling from the dialog box and click Change. View tab manages workbook views, zoom settings, freeze panes, and grid lines. You can experiment with different views, such as normal, page break preview, and page layouts to see which one best suits your needs. Help tab provides support and assistance, especially when connected to the internet. Other specialized tabs such as Developer, Power Query, or Power Pivot can be enabled when required. To do this, click on the File tab, select More, navigate to Options, and click on Customize Ribbon, and then tick the boxes Power Pivot for Developer and other desired tabs. Click OK to activate them. For this tutorial, we will not be using these advanced tabs. Simply click Cancel to return to the spreadsheet. The Backstage view. The Backstage view in Excel is where you can manage your files and settings. You can open, save, print, and share files. You can also create a workbook, either a blank workbook or one based on a template. Additionally, you can have access to recent documents and can adjust Excel options and preferences. Unlike the Ribbon, which contains tools for working within a spreadsheet, the Backstage view focuses on managing the overall workbook and Excel settings. Other essential features: Formula bar, located below the ribbon. The formula bar is where you enter or edit data and formulas for the active cell. For example, select a cell where you want the result, type the equal sign, enter the first cell address, type the asterisk sign, enter the second cell address, and then press enter. Quick Access Toolbar, situated at the top left corner. This toolbar provides shortcuts for frequently used commands such as save, undo, and redo. You can customize it by clicking the down-facing arrow and selecting additional commands to add. Scroll bar. Use the vertical scroll bar on the right to move up and down through your spreadsheets, while the horizontal scroll bar allows you to move left to right. Zoom slider. The zoom slider at the bottom right lets you adjust the view by zooming in or out without affecting the data. View buttons located next to the zoom slider. These buttons let you switch between different views, like the normal view, page layout view, and the page break preview. Saving a workbook. Click File and select Save As. Choose a location, for instance, the Documents folder. Enter a file name, such as Introduction to Microsoft Excel, a Beginner's Guide. Click Save and you're good to go. Follow along in this course by subscribing to the TechTricksGh channel, and soon you'll be using Excel like a pro.